Welcome to where the furniture isn't always the best, but them views, they are amazing.
It's a 13 floor, y'all. It's a 13 floor, y'all. It's a 13 floor, y'all. It's the 13 floor, y'all. It's a 13 floor, y'all. It's the 13 floor, y'all. It's a 13 floor, y'all. It's the 13 floor, y'all.
Oh, hey, how y'all doing? Hey, Happy New Year to you from all of us here on the 13th floor, where the furniture isn't always the best, but the views, they are amazing. I am Coach K, and we just want to thank you all from the bottom of our heart here on the 13th floor for just another amazing year of support and just people letting us know how much you appreciate what we do. We wouldn't do it if it wasn't for you. So thank you so much. And we hope that you'll be with us for the rest of this upcoming year. And we also hope that you and your families had an awesome holiday season and that you're ready to take 2021 by storm. Just look, there was 2020, forget about it. Now we on 2021. But let me tell y'all, I'm not gonna keep y'all long because I know everybody stayed up late last night and you thinking about the reality setting back in for everything that needs to happen. But I was watching this movie Soul. If you haven't had a chance to see it, definitely check it out. It definitely touched me. It's in line with some of the things that I say on various platforms, whether it be on the speaking stage, whether it be here on the podcast, a lot of things. So look, great family movie. Even my 4-year-old came and sat right next to me and watched the movie. So a lot of life lessons there, but just without giving anything away from the movie, it's taking time to appreciate what's really important and realizing that you, as you are today, is enough for your life. And it's enough that you will always be remembered for what you've done. We always put the bar so high and we don't appreciate the little incremental little things that we've done along the way. So check out the movie. I'm not going to give out the rest, but check it out for sure. What I will tell you is this. So 2020, it was supposed to be the year of vision, the year where all of our dreams and all of our wishes came true, and we set out and we made these vision boards and we did all these things going into 2020 because 2020 was supposed to be the year. Then COVID came along, right? We went January, February, March, COVID, and the rest is history, right? But if you think about it, there's always a silver lining. There's always something to learn. There's always something positive, even out of the most negative appearing situation. And what COVID gave you the chance to do, COVID gave you the chance to focus, once again, 2020 vision. Some of you thought the vision was about the thing that you've always wanted to do, but the vision was actually sharpening your lens on what was actually important. And we all got a chance to do that because we got to spend more time at home, more time with family, more time reflecting. We may have had people that lost their life and we got to see, hey, did they ever really get to do, did they get to live life the way that they wanted to live it? And that wasn't necessarily something that we thought was the case for a lot of people. And maybe it was, right? We just talked about the movie Soul. Again, go check that out. But for you, right, you're here, 2021, and I want you to start thinking about this. What is the thing that your lens, that your vision got sharpened to, right? Or for those of you that follow me in my vernacular and what I say, what is the thing that you tuned into, right? When you got rid of all the noise or that your lens sharpened, right? Number one, number two, better or worse, right? All of you have been to the optometrist, hopefully, right? And you've got to see what happens when that vision gets real clear. What was the thing that you saw that you didn't see before, right? What was the thing that there was so many things in your life There was so much clutter, if you will. There was so much debris that you just couldn't focus on what was important, right? Whether it was family, your health, just life in general, just appreciating the finer moments that are really simple moments, right? So what I want to challenge you with, 2021, we're past the vision part, and it was really just a sharpening of the vision. But 2021 really means that if you really focus on the one thing and you move forward this year, forget about a vision board. It's just, look, I made a vision board last year and it probably had about 7 or 8 things on it, right? And when I go back and look at it, okay, we had COVID, there was a pandemic. How much progress did I really make on those 7 or 8 things? But what if this year, and I'm telling you, not what if, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take the one thing that's gonna make the most impact in my life. I'm just gonna focus on that, right? And if you do that, guess what? You got a 20-1 odds. Get it? 2021. You got a 20-1 odds of making that thing happen, of making movement, of making progress. And that thing that you think is the main thing that could change the course of the rest of your life, right? So forget about 7 or 8. I don't want to see vision boards with 7 or 8 things. I want to see vision boards with one thing. And that's what we're going to focus on, right? Because if you bet on you, there's a chance that you will get a 20-fold return. I don't know about you, but for me, those are odds that I like, right? 20-1 odds. Let me do it a different way for some of you that you don't gamble. Look, I don't gamble, so I'm gonna do it a different way, right? So let's take 2021 and let's reverse it, right? That one thing that you decide that you're going to have as the goal this year, this one thing that we're going to make progress towards. How are you gonna do it? You're gonna take one step, then you're gonna take a second step, and before you know it, if you keep repeating 1 and 2, eventually you would have made 20 steps. Right? So that's 10 steps for each foot. You would have completed 20 steps, right? So 1, 2, 1, 2, eventually we made 20, right? So I don't know how you want to take it. Take it 2021, you could reverse it, make it 1202, however you want to do it, right? But this is the year right here where you're going to focus on the one thing, 2021. Focus on that one. What is the one thing? And who is the one person that is responsible? And again, using it in reverse, one person's responsible, then there might be a second person that you might get as your teammate, right? Or to play in your band that's going to help you get to that other 20. So as I said, we're not going to keep you long, but this is something that I definitely want you to do this year, right? We're going to do it. Look, election is over. We still got to have inauguration and all that good stuff. Is that the one thing that's really going to determine the rest of your life? Right? Some of you sitting there waiting on the stimulus. Is that $600, or even if it ends up being $2,000, is that $2,000 going to be the one thing that's going to change the rest of your life this year and beyond? So I want you to get real with it and figure out what is the one meaningful thing. And COVID 2020 should have helped you to sharpen your vision on that, right? It should have helped you to fine tune where you're going and what you want to do. So get serious with it. And I want you to actually leave comments for us, whether you're on YouTube, whether you watch this or listen to this on iTunes. Please leave a comment with what the one thing is going to be. We're going to put this on our Facebook page. We're going to share. We want you to share it. Give us that one thing so that we can support you throughout this year, right? And we're going to actually, on our Instagram page, right? 13th floor, please. On our Instagram page, the fellas and I, we're all going to get out there with the one thing. And I'll give you the heads up now. My one thing, I got to do this more, right? Like I'm always trying to bring the fellas along, and that's kind of a safety net. I just want to be transparent with you, right? All these things that I put in the way are safety. It's part of that safety net. No more safety net. Right? My one thing is that I'm going to speak more. You're going to hear my voice more. You're going to hear my thoughts more. You're going to hear my logic, my intellect. You're going to hear that more this year. because that is the one thing that if I put it out there, it's going to change the course of the rest of my life. And I want you to come along with me and do that one thing that you know will change the course of the rest of your life. Yo, I'm Coach K. Welcome to the first episode of the 13th Floor, brought to you by the Break Room. 2021, let's go. Get on that one thing and let's ride. Get a 20-fold return on investing in the one thing. On behalf of myself and all the fellas, Happy New Year, and thank you for joining us here on the Break Room from the 13th floor, where the furniture isn't always the best, but the views, you know it, they are
amazing.
It's a 13th floor, y'all. It's a 13th